Welcome back, Budgie Breeder One here. So today's video, we're going to be talking about how to care for zebra finches, also known as this word right here. I'm not going to say it because I do not want to mess it up.
Oh
But
my God, it's a
yeah.
crackhead
So
Mickey
before we
Mouse.
start, go ahead and get all your Mickey Mouse jokes out.
Dang, I came to a zebra finch video, not Disney World. Oh my God, it's a Mickey Mouse. Can I get your autograph? I'll be seeing you on TV. Where's the rest of the game? Do you need your Mosquitool to find them? This one look kind of sick. It's on that mojo. This is like the knockoff version. I want the real one. You do look like a mouse in the face. He Ratatouille brother.
Okay, are you done?
No.
Thanks. Zebra finches, they're like a very, very easy pet to care for. You can leave the freaking house and you can come back and they still wouldn't be interested in wanting to bond with you. Yeah. They really are not social animals, unlike budgies, cockatiels, lovebirds, and parrots. Zebra finches do not like to be handled. They don't like to be socialized with humans, but they do, in fact, like to have other zebra finches around them. So it's best to keep them in a pair or male to male, female to female. But yeah. Also, zebra finches are essentially dimorphic, means they can be sexed just by looking at them. I mean, like, some of them is like kind of hard. It just depends on the mutation that you're handling. But basically, all males will have a cheek patch on both sides of their face, and they will have a zebra stripe pattern and like some freckles, some white speckles on their side. And they will also be known for their songs that they sing. If they don't have that, they don't have like the zebra pattern right here or the little speckles, the way you sex them is the males will always sing, the females will not. So if you have a zebra finch that sings, it's a male hands down. Now, I've never seen a female zebra finch sing, so if anybody has a zebra finch female that sings, I want to see her. And I want you to have proof that she lays eggs, because I've never seen a female zebra finch that sung. So that's the nail breaker right there. If they sing, it's a male. The females will have a tear stripe going down their face, looking like they cried their mascara out because their boyfriend has broken up with them. I really like that. It's like really cool. So yeah, zebra finches eat on basically a seed diet, but just don't feed them seeds. They also like egg food and like vegetables. So I feed mine's egg food and spinach. I'll show you how to make egg food right now. Basically, the first step is to boil your egg. Take a plastic bag like this, and I take an egg, and then I just put the egg inside the plastic baggie, and then you zip it up, and then you just basically crack the egg inside of the bag and just mush it all around like so. Let me let some of this air out. And make sure it's like really crunched up. And there you go. That's basically egg food. You can add some food, some seeds to this egg food. If you don't know if your zebra finch will eat it, I don't know if mine's will. So I'm gonna add a little food to it just to entice them. And then I'm going to add it to their cage and see how they like it. Most of the time they do eat it though, so we're gonna see. Okay, so basically my female was eating a little bit of it, but they were mainly finding the seeds in there. But if they don't eat it within an hour, throw it away to prevent it from spoiling and molding. Okay, and they also like spinach. It's the green stuff that grows in the garden. Um, they love that. Also, the cage that you want your zebra finch to have is you want to have your zebra finch. I don't know like the size. I just know like it should look like big enough to house like a zebra finch. This is the cage. This is the cage that I had them in before. That is not a good size cage. This is like a temporary cage. This is something like you would take your bird to the vet in. But you know, I had to give them a bigger cage because I just could not do that small size. Um, so if you have a cage like that and you're housing zebra finches in it, please upgrade your cage because zebra finches are like very hyper like me. They both have ADHD like I do. Not really, but like they're very hyper. So they like to fly around a lot and they like to like they're like really hyper. That's the most hyperest bird that I've ever had. And that's probably why I like them because they are hyper. Well, I'm not gonna get into all of that. We'll save that for another time. But they're very hyper. They just jump from branch to branch. I mean, perch to perch. So if you have a small cage, they're not able to do that. They're just jumping around in circles. So make sure they have a big enough cage. Also, you want to make sure that your zebra finch have some cuddle bone. Everybody knows what that is. If you don't, it's this right here. It supplies calcium to your bird, so all birds should have those. And yeah, if you have a big enough cage, I would recommend that you do take them out even though you have a big enough cage. But if you don't and you have a big enough cage, I think that them being in the cage would be sufficient. But I would still like let them out because it's just like fun to watch. They're like a very wild type of bird, so if you don't have the time to like take care of them and like socialize with them, this is the perfect bird. So you can like leave your house, you can pack up your stuff, go on a vacation, come back, and they will not even care that you left. They will be actually in your house doing a freaking party because you always try to come up to their cage and be like, "Hi, do you want to come out?" And they already like said, which means no. So like you keep on like bothering them. They don't like that. They don't like being socially active with humans. They like to be like socially active with their own kind. You might say it's racist, but I don't think it's racist. I just think it's like smart because y'all don't understand them like they understand themselves. Also, zebra finches will live from they can live up to 5 years. I think 5 years is the short amount of time that they can live up to. And then I heard that they can live up to 9 years, but I don't know how true that is. I know 5 years. That sounds like the max in the in like the household. I believe they can live up to like 5 years in the house. Honestly, you have to like do some extra care. Take them to the vet once a day to make sure that they have their medicine because I don't know how you gonna get a zebra finch to live up to 9 years and 12 years. I heard 12 years too. But if you take good care of them, I'm sure they can make it above 5 years. But they would just be old and they would have arthritis in their feet and they won't be able to fly. And you would have to like keep them in the incubator. Zebra finches can be housed with budgies. I can't say this for true because I've never like done it before, but I seen people house them with cockatiels, lovebirds, canaries. I don't know if you should house them with like big birds like macaws, conures. I don't know about all of that, but I'm sure that they can probably get along because like those parrots probably can't even catch a zebra finch. Do you know how quick a zebra finch is? Those are like really like small like frogs that are like ninjas. Like they jump and they fly like so freaking much. Like who's gonna have that type of energy to like try to catch them anyway and try to bite them? But I mean like I don't know. But I know that they can be housed with budgies and cockatiels, but I've never tried it with cockatiels. I've only had budgies and zebra finches together, so I can't really speak for other birds, but I know budgies for a fact that they can live in the same cage. But it's best to have an aviary if you're gonna house them with big birds. They really like taking baths. I really can't talk and I really don't know what's going on. It's early in the morning and I'm gonna be sleepy for work. The sun is starting to come out. Oh freak, I'm getting sleepy. They really like taking baths. So like if you have like a small container, fill it up with this much water, and you'll be amazed at like how awesome they look taking their baths. And when they dry off, it's just so like adorable. So yeah, they like taking baths. They like keeping their feathers clean. They're not that type of like dirty like wild bird. Even though they act wild, they're not really that type of wild bird that just goes out and dig into the ground and get some worms and leave like dirt all over them. They like to keep their feathers clean. Also, breeding them is like very, very easy. I'm waiting to breed. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not. Am I waiting to breed mine? I'm like. I just know that breeding is like very easy. I'll make a video because the first video I made, like it was not really good. So I'm gonna make another video on how to breed them, and I'm gonna like show you like the steps with like actual proof, because the other video I was just talking. So yeah. That's just about it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. The word of the day is zebra. Whew, coronavirus almost got me. So comment that down. First person to comment down gets a shout out in my next video. And thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.